I need scissors. 61. And we're back. Hello and welcome to the Hypertrophy Odyssey, chapter 61. Today it is Tuesday, aka the Quadzilla workout. Oh man, we got a bunch of topsy-turvy turns over here, so I'm gonna have to hold it a little bit. But anyways, before we get to today's subject, feeling good. Hips feel a little alright, but feeling not too bad generally overall. I'm looking forward to this workout, especially because of the gym that I'm going to. So, as you might have seen, I think I already know what the title of this video is gonna be, but this video is special in that this will probably be one of the last times I go to this gym. It is closing in April 1st, I believe, is their closing date, which is super annoying because this gym, though kind of farther than the other one, which is whatever, it is the better of all the ones that is in my immediate vicinity. I would say there's one more that I would say is better, but I don't go to that gym and it's a little pricey to go there. But there is a gym that maybe one day I'll do a special video of a day trip there, so because I really want to go there. But besides that one gym, this would be the second best gym in the area because they have a bunch of shit. They have a bunch of machines, they have a bunch of things to use and everything, and it just sucks that it's going out. It's done. I have a feeling as to why it is no longer going to be a gym. I think that probably realistically their lease is up, most likely, for rent, and their new rent lease is probably way too expensive for the area and or for them, so they're just calling it, which is understandable. That area is starting to become really expensive, so I get it. At the same time, it just sucks because I'm like, oh, I don't have a backup. Now if I want to do a backup gym, I have to go to either the worst one in the area or go a little bit more out of my way towards my brother's house, which is the best one in the area by far, but it's also like half an hour away, so it's just annoying to have to deal with that, which sucks. This one's about like 15 minutes away from my house, so it's not too bad, although the one that's my primary is about 5 minutes from my house, so there is that. It sucks that this one is going out because it leaves me with one less option, but not only that, but it leaves me with one less good option too. There is the worst one in the area, which will be a special. I'm going to make that maybe like 100 subscriber special or some shit like that. Either 100 subscriber or episode 100. One of the two. At 100 subscribers, I'll go to the worst gym in the area. There you go. Because that one fucking sucks for a lot of different reasons. Maybe they've updated it since I last went, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. So that one fucking sucks. But anyway, it is generally not fun time that the gym that I'm going to right now is closing. It really does suck generally, just because it's like, ah, damn. The people there were nice, the gym staff was nice, like other members were nice. It is a nice neighborhood. The only thing that sucks about that one is the fact that if I stay over 2 hours, I have to pay $7. But besides that, generally, you know, if you get your workout in and out, it's fine. Everything is great about it. It's just closing and it sucks. I'm here's to hoping it's still open. I'm like, there is a part of me that feels like they might have closed early, but I doubt it. But who even knows? Generally speaking, it's just shit when something that you like ends up closing. There is a story I'll probably tell during the voiceover about one of our favorite restaurants that ended up closing in the area. There are a few other places like that too, but we'll talk about that later. But for now, yeah, it sucks that this is closing. And also, I read the article about it. They're transferring all the people over to my primary gym, so that one's just now going to get even more packed, which I don't know how much I like that per se, because now it's just going to be all those people going to this one and it's going to be ultra packed. So I'm like, oh great, it's already kind of packed, so that's not going to be fun. I'm hoping that maybe some of the machines from over here get transferred over here, you know, like some of the good ones. I'm hoping the calf machine gets transferred because that'd be the best. But I honestly I'll take anything. Maybe the trap bar, if they could take that'd be cool, or the football bar, that'd be great too. But who knows if they're actually going to take anything, so we'll have to wait and see. But for now, I'm gonna go do this last workout here, you know, get a few sites, maybe talk to some people, you know, get some insights on what's going on, set an alarm for exactly 1 hour and 50 minutes, so then that way I can get the fuck out of Dodge before I have to pay $7 for parking. But yeah, it's just sad. I'm very sad that this one's going. Out of all of the ones that could possibly be going, I'm sad that this one is, and not the worst one, because that one fucking sucks. So 100 subscribers, we'll do that. That'll be the special. But with that being said, I will see you on the inside. Alright, on this day we start with pause squats. I only did 2 sets because one, time management, but also, just was like, screw it, I'm gonna add more weight, but just take down the amount of sets that I'm gonna do in general. So for today, we have a couple of stories that I gotta talk about because, this gym is closing, so I think it's only right to talk about things that are closing or closed in my area that really affected me. Most of them are just food-related things, but I think the biggest 2 that affected me was this local place called Rolls and Rice. It was really good. It was one of my favorite, Japanese food places. They were great. It was excellent. It was so good. And then randomly one day we go and there was a notice on the door and it just said, sorry, we're closed. And that was it. Absolutely no news, no nothing. And it was so random, so heartbroken too, because we were looking forward to going to eat that. Another one, which is a funny one just because of the movie Idiocracy, but the local Fuddruckers, because there were 2 Fuddruckers in the area that both ended up closing, which sucked because we weren't die-hard Fuddruckers people, but at the same time, we liked it a lot. And it was a nice staple, a go-to, for a burger. I have yet to find a burger that matches that burger. Five Guys is up there, but Five Guys is just too expensive / it's just too much sometimes. You can get other things at Fuddruckers, as well as the wedges were amazing. Now the nearest Fuddruckers is about an hour and a half to an hour away. So yeah, that's not fun to think about, but maybe one day I'll do the drive just because I really want to have that burger again. One that was random that I think most people have experienced in their lives, at least one of these, is either the Kmart or the Sears that was open for ever and then all of a sudden ended up closing. For me, it was the Kmart. There was a local Kmart that was open for I'm pretty sure they said Kmart's closing and then 5 years later it's still there and they're still closing. So it was kind of weird. I remember going there on some of the last days that it was open, and it was very fun to just walk around and see all the things that are on super mega ultra sale, just the sections of the store that's closed off. For some reason they still have a VHS available to buy, which is kind of ridiculous, but that is something. Yeah, that was another one that was memorable for just that reason, because it's wow, this thing was supposed to close for such a long time and then it never did, and then it finally died. So that was memorable. Another one is one of the local malls, Lake Forest Mall, which used to be the mall to go to in the area. I remember there was a time where going to Lake Forest was an event. It was a family event to go there because it wasn't the nearest mall, but it was one of the bigger malls in the area, and it was a big deal to go all the way over there. And now it's gone. It's just completely just done. They shut it down, which was also crazy. I heard and seen a lot of videos of the last day while there, and people were just stealing plants and just kind of taking whatever because the security didn't really care. I mean, understandable. Yeah, speaking about that, I'm actually surprised here on the gym, there's no signage or anything. I mentioned it later, but there's no signage or anything that it's closing. So it's kind of maybe they're just not doing it so that way people don't trash the place or leave it in a terrible condition, which is understandable. I get that. People would be pissed, so they're just gonna trash it or not care for the equipment or anything like that, which would suck. But I'm actually very curious about what the hell they're gonna do with this space afterwards, because this is a huge gym. There's a full-on basketball court, full-on pool, full on everything. It is the quote signature club, so it's the best version of all of the LA Fitnesses in the area. So I really wonder what the hell they're gonna do with this entire gym. What is gonna take its place? This isn't the first time a gym is closed in the area. This isn't going to be the last time a gym is closed in the area. But it's just sad, especially because I'm I have access to this one and I've used it a grand total of 4 or 5 times. It just sucks, and having it there was nice, but then having to deal with the fact that it's not there anymore just sucks. And also, it sucks that they didn't end up closing the worst one in the area. I get why, because it's in a busy spot and all that other jazz, but oh God, is it terrible. I cannot wait to do a video about that one. Those were some of the places that affected me personally when they closed. I think the last one, when talking about the mall, I think malls are a very interesting subject matter in general, just because malls are really kind of going sideways. Malls aren't popping up like they used to all the time now. It's stores don't really drag people in anymore, unless you're finding super niche products and stuff like that. So it's just very interesting. That the food court is really what saves half of malls nowadays, I feel because now malls are kind of just dying off, and it's kind of crazy, kind of wild. I would be remiss without shouting out the following stores: Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Kmart, Sears, Circuit City, Toys R Us, KB Toys, EB Games, Ames, CompUSA, Tower Records, Borders, Radio Shack, Suncoast, Old Country Buffet. And that's a list of a few things that I've missed from a long time ago. Jeez, I'm old.
Please wait.
Ah, fuck! Alright, and we're back. Welcome to the workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed, none. Exercises skipped, also none. Got everything in, although I got dealt with a little $7 kiss at the end there. That was fun. A little bit of a kiss goodbye to this gym. Although I might try to come back right before they close. I gotta say, for a gym that's about to close, it looked fine. Everything was normal, nothing too crazy. I think the one thing that was kind of shocking was the fact that there was no signage at all. There was nothing saying, hey, we're gonna close this location, like nothing. Not even a notice at the front. The lady didn't say anything, nothing. No warnings, which is weird because it's like the 20th, I think, today. And apparently it's closing on the 1st. So that's not that far away. So I would assume, that's less than 2 weeks, so I would assume that they would have actually put something up somewhere to give people a chance to be like, oh yeah, I'm going, all right, this one's closing, we gotta make sure that we know where we're going and all that other jazz, instead of the fucking, I would hate it if they just do the note that just says, sorry, we're closed. That seems shitty. If you don't know the news, then you don't know, you know what I mean? I follow a local news Instagram account. Yeah, that's literally what it is. But they have a blog, and also like they post on Twitter, but that's whatever. But they post news articles, or just news from the area, like immediate area, like new openings, closings of things, like if there's major traffic incidents, what happened, like why are they there. Very useful. If you have one around you, they're very useful. You should follow some. Very useful if you can find any, because there are some areas where there are a lot of stuff that I didn't know was happening. Since I followed them, I was like, oh hey, this is actually useful. They don't usually clog your feed with bullshit. It's literally just stuff that's happening in your area that it's useful to know, because like I said, there are a bunch of things that are opening and bunches of things that are closing that I would have never even known about if it wasn't for the fact that I followed them. But anyways, with that being said, I am a little sad to see that gym go. I might try to go in for an upper body day. I don't know when, maybe next week somewhere. But then after that, it's kaputty. Maybe I might be able to squeeze in two more, maybe one more next week. But at this point, I can't make any guarantees. I don't even know if they're closing. It's weird. Like I said, the fact that there's no signage. I would think that at least by now there would be some type of signage. Less than 2 weeks away, you got to give some people some time to like, oh, we're going to go here. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll go one more time and then be like, hey, what's going on here? What's happening? But this episode is dedicated to the fact that they're closing this gym, so we'll have to wait and see. Kind of sad, very sad that they're closing it. I actually do enjoy that gym. They have a lot of equipment. It's very clean. It's the second best one in the area. The first best is the one over by my brother's house, like I said before. But it just sucks that it's done. So hopefully we end up getting some of that equipment in the other gym over here near my house. That'd be great. I would love that. If they don't do that, then I just hope it doesn't get destroyed and or ruined and or auctioned off. And if it does get auctioned off, bet damn well am I going to try to get that calf raise machine? Yes. Is that ridiculous? Yes. Do I care? No. But if I can get it for like $30, I'm not going to say no to a $30 calf raise machine. So it is what it is. With that being said, though, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Again, I apologize for the scuffed nature of this recording and all that other jazz. Maybe some camera angles aren't as good as they should be, but I apologize for that. The camera has been sent today in order to get fixed up, so let's see how long that takes. Hopefully it's a quick and easy process. Hopefully by next week, maybe on the next shotgun drop kick, not this week's but next week's, I'll be able to actually go back to my regular camera, but we'll have to wait and see, wait and bleed. Shout out Slipknot. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Tell me in the comments what you think below. I would love to know your thoughts about places that ended up closing that you didn't expect to close, and now you're like, damn, you miss it, or whatever, you know, or maybe even some things that you didn't know was going to open, and then you're like, oh, hey, this is new and this is great. Something that you didn't even know was coming. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me what your thoughts, your ideas, anything like that, anything. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next one. Peace.